They need to, if they protect Kyogre and not Calyrex, and we win the speed tie, then this is just the best day ever. Hello! Welcome back. I've got a new team and no facial hair, so let's get right into it. Now, we're back here in Regulation I, and we've got 2 restricteds now. So what's better than 1 restricted going ham bananas and getting all kinds of stat boosts like Grimnay? 2 restricteds getting all kinds of stat boosts. So we have a weakness policy Solgaleo. Now you might be wondering, why? Well, I argue why not. So what you can do is you can lead Calyrex and Shadow Rider and Solgaleo. Solgaleo with the full metal body ability, can't be intimidated, can't have its stats lowered. And you can, with your super fast Focus Sash Calyrex Shadow Rider, Bulldoze to lower the speed of the other things on your opponent's Pokemon, while activating your weakness policy on the Solgaleo. And because of the full metal body ability, Bulldoze won't lower the Solgaleo speed. So you stay the same speed, they go down to speed, and you can outspeed and just knock things out. For instance, Miraidon. So a non-choice scarf from Miraidon at max speed gets outsped by at -1 speed by this Solgaleo by, you guessed it, no, not 1 point. It outspeeds Calyrex Shadow Rider by 1 point. It handily outspeeds Miraidon. Don't listen to me, I'm stupid. So, and duly noted for the, what was I saying? Oh yeah, well, perfectly named a team, because sometimes you're scatterbrained, and when you've got a big old line, sometimes you're catterbrained. So let's just get into it and see how badly this team is. How badly this team goes. Yeah, it's interesting. One of the things that you kind of have to work around is if they have a prankster tailwind setter. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but I've made it work in practice. I've done practice games with this team, obviously, and sometimes you just basically stall out tailwind and then you try to win from there. But there's a lot of tricks you'll see. One of the things I didn't really get to explain before was the choice Band Regieleki. I definitely didn't just spill my Dr. Pepper on me. That's not embarrassing. I'm an adult, I swear. Oh, Psicodelicia. Alright, for instance, here's one. Okay, so in this instance, what I usually do is I'll go with the choice Band Regieleki. I bring the Solgaleo, and I bring the Amoonguss. Now, the whole point here is if they have... if they lead Tornadus and Kyogre, and it's like Choice Scarf Kyogre, or if it's Choice Scarf Kyogre, then things are tough. If it's Choice Specs, or if it's just like a fast Kyogre in Tailwind, that's different. That's actually usually better. But if it's Choice Scarf Kyogre with Tornadus in Tailwind, this is really the only thing I can do is to lead Regieleki and Calyrex. And you'll see, but this is kind of tough. Not what I wanted to do. I'd rather be able to lead Calyrex and Solgaleo and just start blasting, but it's not going to happen this time. And I definitely need a Amoonguss if the Calyrex, or if the Kyogre starts getting going. It's really good against that. I can spore things. If the Calyrex gets going, I can spore it. So it's good for that. Not great against another Amoonguss. This is and I might be able to, I'm not bringing in Didi, and this is a case where my Calyrex Shadow Rider does have Expanding Force. I'm not bringing my own Indeedee to set up Psychic Terrain, but oh, that's a fun trainer card. If they bring their Indeedee, then hey, I'll take it. Whoa, Pikachu Max. I'm really good at everything. Okay, so here's the play. They go for Tailwind, and they go for... This is tough, though. So I do have Electroweb to lower speed, right? I do have that. If they go for Tailwind, the question is, okay, they go for Tailwind and a nasty plot that's bad. Do I go with Amoonguss? I wonder if let's learn something together. Let's learn something together, shall we? Let's learn something together, shall we? Let's assume they don't terrastalize. And let's just assume they're going for a +1 priority Tailwind. If we go for a +2 priority extreme speed, and we happen to knock out Terra Normal Choice Band extreme speed into this. Oh, if that's Ghost, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, no, it's not the Tornadus though. It is Terra Normal on the on the Calyrex, so that's annoying. But fine, I guess. All right, does this knock out? Is it? And if it does all the damage as a Focus Sash, it's not Focus Sash. It doesn't knock out. I'm sad. I was hoping that would knock it out. Yeah, now we're just giving this thing a free attack boost. I mean, it's not going to do any damage to Regieleki, so that's nice. But we are going to go down to our Focus Sash on Calyrex, so that is not ideal. We are going to knock out the Tornadus, which is not great because I'm giving them a free switch in. But hey, you know, I can stall out this Tailwind. Whatever they're bringing in, if they bring in DD, then that's really bad. If they don't have in DD, I can still extreme speed stuff. I got the Grim Nay boost, so that's nice. They don't have anything right now besides the speed advantage and all the opportunities and hopes and dreams in the world available to them. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. What are you talking about? No, no, no. We're thinking about it. They're really thinking about it, so they must be... Okay, they must really be thinking about it. Alright, here's Kyogre. Now, here's the thing. I almost want to... I'm definitely doing this, right? Because I'm not letting it get free water spouts for nothing. Calyrex... if the Kyogre were to switch into Indeedee and Calyrex goes for an Expanding Force, I basically lose. I'd love to switch into Amoonguss, but if they make that play I just described, then Amoonguss absolutely gets, you know, bonked. So we're trying to stall out Tailwind turns here. We're trying to stall out Tailwind turns. Kyogre protects. Okay. So that's... They're stalling out their own turns, honestly. Okay, so if they're just going for another Astral Barrage, then this is fine. If they're going for a Expanding Force, I don't think it's good. It's a Psychic. That's worse. Is this Life Orb? It is Life Orb. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just bad. I guess I could have Extreme Speed the Calyrex, but that definitely doesn't knock it out. Alright, well this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Okay. So, how can I win this battle? I can't do the thing I want to. This might come down to getting double protects. Tailwind, Rain. Okay, so it's 2 turns of Tailwind left. Alright, so we're going to do the thing. We might be going for double protects here. And in fact, I think we are. Although, actually, does Solgaleo take a Water Spout if it's not Choice Specs? If it's Mystic Water, it's different. But it's not Choice Specs because it protected, obviously. I mean, assuming it doesn't just protect again. I actually have seen people run choice items with Protect. I've done it before. Astral Barrage. Okay, so +1. I want to say Amoonguss takes this. But I don't know if we're going to take the Water Spout as well. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to take the Water Spout as well. Definitely not. Alright, so it comes down. It all comes down to a double protect. I have to get a double protect here. For sure. And if I don't, then this illustrates the point of running meme teams exactly. The problem that I was saying, which is like, you know, we could have played around this differently with like the Prankster Tailwind had the Extreme Speed knocked out the Regieleki, and had they led Kyogre, Tornadus Calyrex is kind of tough though. But here we go. So we gotta get the 30%. And if we get this, then you know, okay, that's Calyrex. All right, does Solgaleo get the double protect? Woo! Okay, we got a chance, baby. Let's do it. All right, we actually have a chance. Okay, so let's focus here. So we have to win a speed tie, right? Okay, we have to win a speed tie. We're going to Bulldoze. If Kyogre actually protects this next turn, that would be fantastic. I'm going to knock out the Calyrex. I'm going for the Calyrex. I'm going for the big guns. I'm swinging big. Swinging big. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. All right, so Sunsteel Strike does more damage. Okay, and then a Bulldoze. All right, so we have to win the speed tie. They need to. If they protect Kyogre and not Calyrex, and we win the speed tie, then this is just the best day ever. We lose the speed tie. That's fine. All right. Well, that would have been nice. We are max speed Solgaleo. Also, yeah. I mean, it's 50-50, right? So we got the 30% we needed for the double protect, but not the 50-50. I'm not even gonna do the math of what that probability is. It would have been nice though, but it was close because I don't know what they had in the back. But I'm guessing it wasn't the Indeedee. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a Mungus. Didn't seem like that. It seems like if we had just gotten past that Calyrex, we'd have won that game. All right. Well, you know what? That was close. That was surprisingly close for what is inarguably a really silly team, right? Like this is just preposterous. Okay, so we take a sip of sody to feel better, drown out our sorrows, and then we try again. Pay no attention to the losses. It's the wins that matter. That's all I care about. Ignacio. All right, Ignacio. I think this is a battle where we can go. Okay, so I think we can definitely go. We can go Calyrex Solgaleo. Is there any reason I don't want to go Calyrex and Regieleki? If they were to set up Trick Room, I can bring a Mungus, but a Mungus isn't. There's 3 fire types and a couple of psychic types, so that's not great. So maybe Incineroar is better there. I wonder if we just go boom, clap, sound of my heart. Koraidon, if they go Koraidon and Incineroar as a lead, that's kind of bad, but we can play around it. I almost want to just do this, right? The only thing I don't like about that is if they lead Indeedee and Lunala, that's kind of tricky. But if I go Calyrex Solgaleo and they just follow me with Indeedee, how do I stop Trick Room? I guess I wouldn't, right? Maybe? I think I'm going to do this. I think Incineroar is good here. Intimidate's good against several other Pokemon. And it's weird that they have an Indeedee on a team where you also have a Raging Bolt. It kind of makes me think maybe they're not running Thunderclap unless they're like Assault Vest, in which case you can afford the 4th move. Because you have Psychic Terrain, and Thunderclap gets blocked by Psychic Terrain, so that's just a thought. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe, who knows, maybe it's Safety Goggles. Alright, so this is the thing I was kind of worried about. So if they go Wide Guard in Trick Room, like if they Wide Guard with Lunala in Trick Room, do I really care? That's the question. Explosion's not that great here. Psychic Seed. Okay, Explosion's not that great here. Now, if they go for Terra Fairy and like follow me Trick Room, then this is awesome. Do I go for the... I kind of want to save Terastallization for the Solgaleo, because I'm Terra Fire, which is really good against several of those other Pokemon. So I almost want to just double here. Like, is this crazy? Is this crazy? I almost want to do this. Let him Wide Guard. Is that Terra Fairy? Okay, let's find out. If they're going for... Oh, it's Terra Water. Okay. Alright. Yeah. If they go for Wide Guard, this is bad. They don't, then it's fine. Okay, they don't. So, there goes the explosion. Probably going for like a Moongeist Beam in a Trick Room or something like that. This probably won't knock out the Lunala, the Expanding Force, but it'll do a good amount. Probably knock out the Indeedee. Oh, it's Psychic Seed, that's right. Okay, it's not. So that's good damage. A Moongeist Beam, and then I think it's a Trick Room. Right? Okay, so there's the Focus Sash. And see, there's the extra power that we missed, because if we were Life Orb or Choice Specs, then we just cleared the field, right? But I specifically wanted Focus Sash, so that I could lead into other Calyrex Shadow Rider and not worry about the speed tie, but here we are. Let's see. Okay, so I think we bring Solgaleo, right? I think we bring Solgaleo, and then we're stalling out some Trick Room turns here. We've gotten the Lunala very low, which is nice. Very low, which is nice. Okay. All right. Not sure what they're gonna do. Helping Hand, Expanding Force, maybe. I don't really care. Man, Incineroar is definitely going to be slower than the... What am I looking for? Slower than the Lunala, but maybe not slower than the Indeedee? I forget how the speed tiers work out. Actually, I think Incineroar even is slower, because it's not minimum speed Incineroar. It's just no speed investment. So I don't know how that lines up in Trick Room. It might still be slower than Indeedee. We got to get past the Follow Me, right? We got to get past them Follow Meing away. Or is follow meing or following me away? Follow me-ing away. Using follow me. I'm so bad at this language. And it is Expanding Force. Okie dokie. So here's the thing. We resist that. Do we take... What else is on the team? Do we take a Helping Hand Moongeist Beam? I don't know. Like, do I just switch out Solgaleo to sack the Calyrex Shadow Rider? I don't know. I think Solgaleo is pretty good here against other things, so I definitely don't want to lose. Indeedee goes. That's good. Kind of feel like Calyrex is not that great here. So I'm sacking it. It's just 1 HP. I don't think I'm gonna get out of Trick Room and be able to actually like utilize this thing. So if Lunala protects here, then this is great. If not, then you know, whatever. We'll make it work. Helping Hand. Okay, so not what I wanted. And if it's a Moongeist Beam, then that's bad. Actually, if it's a Moongeist Beam into Calyrex Shadow Rider, it's kind of fine. If it's just another Expanding Force, yeah, okay, so that's fine. So you're gonna do 1 damage to this. All right, so that's what I was worried about. But now, it's in knockout range for a knockoff. So I don't know what's coming in, but we're not. So we're in a bad position, but we're not. It's not over. Koraidon. Okay, so it's not over. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make a very obvious play here. They don't have any dark types. So I think we knock off there, and I think we go for the Psychic Fangs here. Cancer Astellas, this is super effective in Psychic terrain. It's going to be very strong. Yeah. Also, why is my Nintendo Switch, like, bugging out? Oh, please don't crash on me, you beautiful, beautiful Nintendo Switch. You fantastic piece of hardware that has never had issues. And I know it's definitely not the game. The game's solid. Super solid. I'm actually fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because Lunala gets knocked out. I'm fine with that completely. So you're gonna see that I have Psychic Fangs, but I mean you should assume I have a Psychic move. Yeah, I'm very happy that they didn't go for Meteor Beam with the Power Herb onto my Incineroar. But I mean, I guess the thought there is I could have just knocked him out. Or I have played games where I knock off into the where I knock off. I knock off into the Lunala as they're going for Meteor Beam, and then they don't have their Power Herb, and they're just stuck, and that's fun. Yeah, so how many turns of Trick Room are left? 1. Okay, so here's the thing. We are 100% doubling into Koraidon. If they follow me, they follow me. It really does not matter to me. They have to follow me. That's not the move. That is so not the move. Alright, let's see how much this does. Here's the knockoff. Find out what the item is. This is Life Orb. It wasn't Life Orb, right? Clear Amulet. Okay. Alright, well, say goodbye, I think. Yeah, you just get wrecked, dude. Whoo, baby. And honestly, I don't think they can stop this Solgaleo, really. I mean, if they're, yeah, I'm Terrifier. They really just can't stop this. So I'm just gonna knock off and Psychic Fangs again. Like, there's nothing they can do. It might even be faster. Yeah, because a lot of these are bulky. Focus Energy. Okay, that's something. It's not nothing. Oh, the Psychic Terrain went away. Oh, okay. I was like, why did Psychic Fangs do so little? That makes sense. They might Spiky Shield here, so we're gonna play that game. We're gonna play that game. If they Spiky Shield and we Parting Shot, then no harm, no foul. Yeah, I'm not trying to take extra chip damage here. I actually could, probably should Heat Crash them because it's neutral, and we're in the sun. Is the sun still up? Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I don't know what the actual base power is, but I mean we're a big heavy line. Yo, Mufasa been eating them beans, them chili dogs. So there we go. Look at that, Solgaleo doing something. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fun? A lot better than that first battle where we lost on a speed tie. All right, Ignacio, thank you so much. Look at that. See, that's what you want. That's what you want right there. That's the whole point. That's now we still haven't gotten to really do the weakness policy thing. But hey, that was just the raw power of a lion. You know, that was just Solgaleo being Solgaleo. Being a little dang cutie. Big old candle on its head. Alright. Okay, so we are eternally stuck in Great Ball tier rank 8 for whatever reason. We can do this though. We're climbing. We're getting it done. It's happening. It's happening. We're gonna make it work. It's gonna work for sure. Definitely. Totally. Let's get a battle where we can really. I just want to do the combo. That's all. I just want to do the Spectrier, or not Spectrier, the Calyrex Shadow Rider and the Lunala thing. This looks like it. Okay, so Dialga can set up Trick Room, right? Dialga also has like. So I actually expect the Dialga probably has Telepathy, which blocks damage from ally moves. The Kyogre probably has Surf, and I say that because you have a Telepathy Dialga and a Storm Drain Gastrodon right there. So Surf Kyogre is definitely on the table. The question here becomes, does a Choice Band Terra Explosion plus an Astral Barrage take out the Dialga? I don't want them to set up Trick Room. That's the thing. I don't think Solgaleo is actually that good there. So if they bring in Cineroar, that's one thing. Even if they bring in Cineroar, I'm debating between Indeedee and Amoonguss here. Indeedee and Amoonguss, which is better? I think in Trick Room, Amoonguss is better. Yeah, probably. It's just I can Pollen Puff myself, which is nice. I won't have Psychic Terrain, but the only thing I really am hitting for super effective damage is the Amoonguss. So let's go ahead. I haven't really gotten to use Expanding Force, and it's only really there just because, I mean, it is strong, like spread damage. So I forget, how does it work out? It's 80 base power. It becomes a spread 120 move, or no, it stays 80 base power, but gets boosted by the Psychic Terrain and becomes a spread move. Is that right? So it's not quite as strong as Astral Barrage, I don't think. Either way, this is fine. Okay, so honestly, so they're trying to set up Trick Room. If Amoonguss is going for, I don't need my Terrestrialization for the Solgaleo because it's a rain team. So if Amoonguss is going for Rage Powder and they're Trick Rooming, then that's fine. As long as I knock out Amoonguss, if they set up Trick Room, I'm less worried. Not out of the woods, but less worried. So I think we're just going big spread damage. Explosion and Terra Ghost Astral Barrage I think is pretty good. So I don't see how this goes badly, and I can't wait to be shown how it goes badly. But I think this is fine, right? This is fine. This is nothing. It's just a little ghosty horse. It's a little ghosty horse. Terra Ghost is nice because it's like, oh, I'm Focus Sash, but this gives me like choice specs levels of damage, so you know, whatever. This probably won't knock out the Amoonguss, but it'll do a lot of damage. It's not gonna do much to the Dialga, I don't think. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Dialga's gonna live this move. But if it doesn't go for, if it does live and it doesn't go for Trick Room, then I can bring out Solgaleo and just do the thing, do the Bulldoze, which is the thing I want to do. Okay, all right, that works. This is big damage. That's fun. They never see the explosion coming. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Okay. All right. We get the Grimnay too. So I can just keep Astral Barraging too. I don't even have to Bulldoze necessarily. I can just keep Astral Barraging. This is a big move. It's a big old strong move. Bring out your whale. I don't care. The question is it? It's not going to be Choice Scarf. The composition of this team, it's not going to be Choice Scarf. So I think here. All right. How do we lose is the question. So Gastrodon, right? Like, I don't even see a reason necessarily to do anything besides Astral Barrage. They can't stop it. So yeah, I think I don't think Gastrodon even survives that. So we're just gonna double in. Astral Barrage is big damage. Unless the Gastrodon is like, I don't know, Focus Sash, but like I think this just knocks it out. It's a slug. Oh, that just knocks everything out. Okay. Well, Solgaleo didn't get to do anything. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, fine. I haven't even gotten to do the thing yet, but hey, there you go. I mean, it's a pretty good place, I think, to end the video for now. I'm definitely going to come back. Cool trainer card, by the way. I'm definitely going to come back with another episode of this team because it's just so much fun. Sometimes you lose, like in that first battle, and then other times you just completely steamroll, like in this battle. And then sometimes, like in the second battle, it's just fine and you play Pokemon and win normally. But man, there's so many stupid little tricks on this team, and it's so much fun. All right, well, if you guys like that, let me know, by liking the video. Let me know in the comments, all that fun stuff. I think I usually put the team paste in the description of the video. There's real actual interest, then yeah, like I would do a rental code, but I don't think people even really use rental codes anymore. So let me know either way, and I hope you enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'll see you all next time. So until then,